Welcome back everybody to the channel. I am Ruben, this is Hannah, and welcome back to the Blind Bricks channel. Today we will be looking at the Pyramid of Giza set number 21058. Has 1476 pieces, 1476, and retails for $130 US. So anyway, today we'll be taking a closer look at this super exciting set that everyone wanted. Let's be honest, when it came to the architecture line, we always wanted a set like this, and now it's finally here in 2022. So take it away, Hannah.
Yeah, so here on the very front, the inscription along the base, it came with two different options. You could either have it in English where it says Great Pyramid of Giza, or you could have these hieroglyphics tile here, which is a print. Very excited. There were no stickers in this set, by the way, in case you were wondering. Over here on the left side of the entrance is a nice little ship sailing along the Nile River. And then over here on the right side is a slightly larger ship, also sailing along the water. We've got some cute little shrubbery pieces that are sitting in the water, as well as some very nice palm trees that are spread throughout. Here on this entrance, way up to the Great Pyramid of Giza, is a micro figure statue. I also should probably mention that, as architecture sets are, this is to micro scale, which is still very cool. We've got 3 sphinxes over here, right next to this little pathway that leads to the entrance to the pyramid. On the left over here, we've got some micro village pieces with some really nice homes for the other Egyptians that live there. And then on the left side, right behind the sphinxes, we have 2 of these smaller pyramids. And actually inside the pyramids, you kind of have to take it apart to see it, but inside each of those smaller pyramids is a little 1x2 brick that represents the sarcophaguses that are inside. Okay, so this right here, just to give you a little bit of a different angle of the front here. Over inside the village area, there is a really nicely done representation of the obelisk. I read that the obelisk actually is a historic phenomenon because it's made of one stone instead of several. So they did, I like how it's only made of a couple pieces here, with some longer bricks as well. And then on the side of the pyramid, we have some really nicely designed sand dunes. And before I forget, here is one of the sarcophaguses that is inside the smaller pyramid. There is one just like it on the inside of the Great Pyramid as well. There's one in each of the smaller ones. In order to access the sarcophagus of the smaller pyramids, you do have to disassemble it here, but it's only 6 pieces, so it's pretty straightforward to assemble, disassemble, reassemble the smaller pyramids if you wanted to show that off. And this is what the pyramid looks like from the back. As you can see, the pyramid is not a complete pyramid. It's kind of sliced in half, but it does give you a really cool depiction of what we know is inside the Great Pyramid of Giza. Archaeologists are still carefully exploring the inner passages of the Great Pyramid. It has been they've been taking their time with the research because they are doing their best to not damage the interior. So they have had to, create their own little robotic cameras and stuff to explore for them. But this is a really cool depiction of what we already know about it. And if you aren't a huge fan of the incompleted look, they do give you these little 2x1 bricks where you can put a pin inside. So if you wanted to, you could purchase not one but two of these sets. And then you would probably want to redesign the front a little bit, just because the Nile River is only on one side and there's only one great entrance. But there is a way for you to get that completed look if you so desire. All right, so here we have the inner workings of the Great Pyramid of Giza. As you can see, the top literally just pops right off, and you can set it to the side. So if you have friends or family member coming over and you want to show off your awesome Pyramid of Giza, it's pretty easy to do so. So no one really quite knows how exactly they built the Great Pyramid. So Lego kind of had to take some guesses as far as showing how they might have built it. But I actually really like the way that they did it. They built a really cool looking pulley system here. As you can see, that golden half pyramid brick is the exact same one that is on the top of the outer shell. So this kind of is Lego's cute little way of saying this is maybe how they got those up there, as well as some other very cool architectural inner workings, and just kind of that process. I will give you a little bit of a heads up as you're building this. It might be a little tricky getting this stuff in there because the way that it's designed is you build it outside of the rest of the set, which isn't, it might feel like, there's something a little bit off, but it just kind of takes a little bit of maneuvering to get the rest of this onto the base of the pyramid. So yeah, overall, I thought this was a really, really cool architecture set to build. I felt like the building process was, it had a little bit of challenge, but certainly not in a negative way. The piece to price ratio, it's a little tongue twister, I felt like was actually pretty on point. Considering all of the details you get out of this set. So yeah, it retails for $129.99 in US dollars. It is available on lego.com, although I did see earlier today that it seems to be out of stock, so hopefully they'll get their stock up soon. And yeah, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment below. Let us know if there's anything you would like us to review later on down the road. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.